Thank you for taking this time out with me, Tricky Dice. A lot of people are saying that this guy, Tricky Dice, is hot. Major buzz on Tricky Dice. For people that don't know you, can you just run down what Tricky Dice is all about?
Tricky Dice is about putting out good music. It ain't swag no more. You know what I'm saying? It's swing. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about making things pop. That's just pretty much what it is. And for all the fans that don't know what Tricky Dice is all about, www.trickydice.com. Give you everything that you need to know to. Go there and get all the info.
The streets is buzzing over your music, The clubs is also buzzing. So it's not only the streets, it's also the club that, they're saying, wow, this guy right here, he's the real deal. When you make your music, do you make it for you, or do you make it for, your fans, going forward?
First and foremost, I make the music for myself. I love the game. I love music. I love putting out the music. But at the same time, I put out music that everybody can relate to. I wake up to Mike Jack, the way he put out his music. It was broad based. He captivated everybody. That's my purpose. I'm gonna captivate everybody and make everybody love Tricky Dice music.
You got a lot of artists in DC that's making a lot of noise. In the DC area, unsigned and signed artists. A lot of people are starting to look at DC and saying that there is talent, there's a significant amount of talent out there. What do you want to bring coming from DC?
Well, what's going to make me go to the next level is unifying the city. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. You got down south, you got New York. It's always inspiring. Everybody's, pulling each other down. But if you look at these other cities, they always work together. So now it's our time in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, to get together. Everybody form a union and put out good music. So that's what's going to escalate me to the next level. I'm going to collab with all these artists out here. I'm not trying to be better than the next artist out here. I got love for my artists. Representing the DMV the best of my ability. I'm trying to hop on tracks with anybody and everybody.
Now, Tricky, you just said your swanky sound that, had my ears, raised a little bit. What do you mean your swanky sound? Are you saying that you're bringing a new form of hip hop to the game, or are you bringing a new form of creativity as a whole? I mean, let me ask you this question. Describe your swanky sound.
For those that don't know what swank is, it's another form of swag. That's what I'm bringing to the table. I don't want them to get confused with me saying that, I'm putting out go-go music or something like that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm bringing a refreshing sound, a new sound. I am hip-hop, so I'm new. So that's what I'm bringing to the table, and that's what I'm bringing to the game.
Let me ask you this question, Tricky. What are your endeavors, or should I say, what are your plans going forward, in this music business?
Well, my plan in this music business is to top Michael Jackson's Thriller. That's my plans. That's my endeavors. That's my aspirations. I'm a hustler. I hustle hard. That's what I do. Me and my unit. This is what we do. The whole plan is to bring Tricky Dice movement to the forefront.
Is there anybody in hip hop, career-wise that you look up to, you admire, you say, you hope you have a longevity career like that? Is there anyone in particular that you look up to?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that somebody that I look up to in the music business. There really is nobody that I look up to in the music business but myself. But if you want to know more, if there's anybody that I would want to be like, far as longevity is concerned, got your Russell Simmons that's been in the game for a long time that's done it. Jay-Z that's been in the game for a long time that's done it. LL Cool J has done it a long time. You got Puffy. All these guys have been in it for a long time. So I won't compare myself to them, but if I can have 75% of their longevity, I would love it.
All right, Tricky. You also have a lot of beefing going on in the industry. What would you do if somebody attacked Tricky on wax? Because we always want to keep it, of course, positive.
Basically, that would depend on the situation. That would actually depend on if it's an unsigned artist or if it's a signed artist. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let me give you clarification on that. Basically, what I'm talking about is if it's an unsigned artist and he's attacking me and I'm a signed artist already, then, I wouldn't even, entertain that. I wouldn't even entertain that. I wouldn't even answer back. Because he's trying to get a rep for himself. I stay away from that. But if I'm an unsigned artist and he's an unsigned artist, and he's throwing shots at me, we know that, you know, battling is a part of the game. And we can get it on anytime, anywhere, any place, it doesn't matter. You know, that's just what it is. It's part of the game, it's sport. You know? So that's how I handle that situation.
Well, Tricky, again, I want to take this time to thank you. I know you're a very busy man. And what you want to say, is there any, you know, thing you want to say to your fans that you have and the ones that you're trying to accumulate going forward? Is there anything specific that you would want to say to these individuals?
Basically, I want to say to my fans, thanks for the support. You know, everybody that I believe in Tricky Dice. You know, we gonna make it. It's just what it is. I'm gonna continue to put out good music, professional music. Just keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? 24/7. That's what I do. www.trickydice.com. Feel free to go there. You know, download whatever you want to download and buy with me, Twitter me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on all that. You know what I'm saying? That's for my bond. That's for my union. Let's get it in.
Freestyle with it. Now get wild with it. Get wild with it. Get wild with it. Get wild with it. Now cross over. Move your shoulders. Now dip. Dip, baby, dip. Now grab your hips, your hips. Pull out your clips, your clips.